SUNY Cortland Swimming and Diving Camp 2011 head coach Brian Tobin speaking, looking to videotape Marisa. She's going to be starting any second now. Any second now. Just talked to Kelsey, who should be getting her going any second now. There she goes. Heads up a little bit out of that streamline. You want to keep the head down in the streamline. Oh, let's move in a little closer. So you want to keep your head down in the streamline. Get a nice reach. A little bit more knee bend than you need on the kick. So if we're able to straighten out the knees, keep kicking. So knees are deeper than the body. You want to kick with a straighter knee. We're working on turns. We're going to keep working on turns. But when the knees bend too much, here she's swimming towards the camera, then the feet kick too deep. The other thing with the pull, you want to finish near the hip. And right there with the left hand, the hand's coming up and out, away from the body. When the hand finishes near the body and then comes out of the water, and it's more efficient. What's happening is the hand is finishing away from the body instead of near the body. And right there we can see the feet. We shouldn't be able to see them. There should be a lot of splashes. So there was a little splash. And right now what that means is the legs are a little deep. So if you bring the head down a little bit, similar to the start, when I say keep your head down in your streamline, but look more towards the bottom of the pool instead of straight ahead. That'll keep the head position good. And then for the kick, that may help balance the body, getting the legs up closer to the surface, and that should give you a little bit more balance. And now we're going to wait for her to hop out, and she's going to demonstrate a second stroke. We're just going to let the video run in the meantime though, so it's all on one segment of video. See her start. I'm going to guess she's going to demonstrate breaststroke next. There's the dive, and there, same thing with the head position. Get the head down, be a little bit more efficient. So now we'll zoom in. Alright, we can see definitely that the head position is impacting the body position. It's right there, the head's up. The head's up quite a bit, and even when you're not breathing, right there the head's up, and what that does is that sinks the hips. The body position becomes more diagonal instead of horizontal. The hips have more of a tendency to sink, and then you're less efficient. So what you want to do is you want to look at the bottom of the pool as much as possible, especially when you're swimming breaststroke. One thing about the arms, looks like the arms are pretty good. Pulling back a little too far, and pausing right there. So right there, there's that little pause, and also pulling down by the belly button. Remember, you just want to pull back to the chin, and the elbows shouldn't go back any farther than the shoulders. The elbows should come back about where the shoulders are, but they stay out in front of the body. There you go, getting the head down nice, swimming towards the camera. Timing looks pretty good. And one thing that we can still work on a little bit more with the breaststroke is going to be the kick. And we'll see as you swim away from the camera that sometimes the toes are pointed in, especially on the left foot, and the feet are not kicking in the same plane, meaning that one foot is higher than the other. So what we want to work on is the feet kicking in the same plane, so you don't have one higher than the other. Right there you can see the left foot's higher, And then you can see the left foot, the toes are pointing in instead of toes pointing out. So the right foot, toes pointing out, left foot, toes pointing in. And what you want to do is you want to make the left foot feel and look more like the right. Good solid strokes. You can do some refining. You're just going to get faster. Nice job, Marisa.